I'm Amanda Ellenberg. We're in EDM 310 and we're going to show you how to use the smartboard today. The first thing you do is turn the smartboard on and you press the power button and you wait for it to come on. And while we're waiting for it, we're going to introduce ourselves.
I'm Jillian Lasry.
Lindsay Gibson.
And Amanda Kilo.
Okay, once it gets to the home screen on your computer, you're going to calibrate it. So you press the two buttons right by the eraser, and it comes up to this screen. In order to calibrate it, you want to place your finger off of the target and then drag it to the center of the target. By calibrating it, it helps to make sure that your pointers are correct and your markers are correct. And you'll just do this for each object. Then next you're going to click on the SmartBook Netbook Pro. And now Jill is going to teach us how to do objects and text.
When you want to, if you want to type something, you can always use the pen, but if you rather type, then you can hit the keyboard. And I'm going to say, hello, EDM 310. Alright, and I'm going to X out. Now if you want your text, like if you're, teaching to a class and you want something in the middle, or creating a project and want it in the middle, you can just drag it. If you want to change the font, you just, well, first you have to highlight it, and then just, choose any kind of text you want, and then for the size, make it a little bigger, I'll make it bold. Oh, I'm going to change it. Make sure I highlight it. I'll make it pretty green. And there it says, hello EDM 310. I'm also going to show you how to use your objects. I'm going to go over here into the groups and I'm going to create another slide, insert blank page. On this page I am going to do a math problem, which is great for the elementary classes or any class. You can just use your math. I'm going to do a 1. You just click this arrow and insert to notebook. I'm going to drag it to the middle of the page. I'm going to go back. Now, if you can't find, say, you want to add a addition sign, then a plus sign, you just go up here and type in addition. Make sure you spell it right. Didn't. Make sure you type when you hit the keyboard. And then I'm going to go to pictures, and here's your addition sign. And then I'm going to do the same as I did with the 1, and I'm going to insert it to notebook. I'm going to pull it down right there. If it makes a duplicate, you can just delete it. Come back over and do... Now I'm going to do, let's see, we'll do 4, do the same way. Alright, and drag it. And then our last, let's see, we're going to do an equal sign. We're going to look that up in the search. That right there. And then our last one we are going to do is look for obviously it's going to be a 5, so then we insert this 5, and then just drag it over. And there you go, you have your basic math problem up there. Now Lindsay's going to show you how to use object animation.
Alright, we're going to stick with the same math lesson that Jill is creating, and we're going to animate it a little bit. First, we're going to take this 5 away and let it fade out. So it's called object animation. You click it, and then you come over here, and then you click Object Animation. I'm going to choose what type you want to do. We're going to fade out, so we're going to click this, and just click over here to X out, and then so you have your 5. When you click it, it's going to fade out. Now that we've done that, I'm going to show you how to use the ink and then we're going to go back and let the answer fade in so we can do a real quick lesson real fast. So if you wanted to choose your red ink and you're doing this problem, let's just use squares. Let's say 1, and then as long as you have this ink out, let's change colors. As long as you're holding the ink or it's off of the board, you can use your finger. So let's do plus, we'll use green, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then switch back to our blue, equals, and then, so we've explained our problem, and then, okay, so now you're going to click your object, and then come over here, and go to object animation, and this time we're going to fade in, and click out here. So now it's blank, so you've got your problem, you've explained it, and then now you want to show them that the answer is 5. So this is really cool. You can also use your eraser when you get finished. You can erase it, and just like with a pen, if you have the eraser off of the board, then you can use your hand, or as long as it's off. So we'll clean this up real quick. And then infinite cloning. You probably wouldn't use it for this problem particularly, but if you needed to make an image, another image, you would click here, select infinite cloner, and then you just take that object, click it, and drag it. As long as you start with that original object, you can do as many as you want. It's going to have the same object animation feature. Whatever you did for this object is going to clone it also. So you can do as many as you want. And then Amanda's going to take us through using your tables to organize you and multimedia. So, okay.
I'm going to start off by adding another slide, so we have 3 slides to work with. And we have a title page, and we have a blank one, and then we now have our math problem. And I want my blank slide last. So I'm going to just click and drag it. Now we have our title slide, our math problem, and a blank slide. I'm going to discuss now how to use multimedia. I'm going to use my blank slide, and I'm going to keep my math, and I'm going to add some dice. Insert, and now I have multimedia, and it's just a dice rolling, and you can click it over and over and over. And that's how you use Smartboards.